Hello everyone, Pally here, and welcome back to Hades 2. Let's confide in our friend to get today's festivities underway.
How can a daughter of Nyx turn against us? And give me such a drubbing, too.
I know. I changed some of my keybinds since the previous video. I have my cast on right bumper and my dash on left bumper. I've always had dash on left bumper, but I'm adding more utility to my bumpers and away from the face buttons. Hey, bud. We finished 2 of these. The Daughter of the Gods shall rally 100 lone shades to her fight, or fully upgrade 3 Arcana cards.
Has no end.
Hey, Lord Moros.
Hail, Lord Moros. How have you been acclimating so far? Is there something we can do to make your stay more comfortable?
No, Princess. I'm well and acclimating, as you say. I've never been to such a place as this, and making every effort not to be a nuisance here.
I don't think you're a nuisance at all.
You're welcome here and safe.
Now, speaking of nuisances,
More of this filth.
can you get out of my base?
I really thought you had me that time, babe. But
Oh my
I
God.
guess not. Maybe later. You must be mad you can't get back at me right now.
Literally, she kills me one time, and she starts talking so much crap.
I wouldn't break the peace here even if I could, Eris. But you really test my self-control. When next I see you at the edge of the rift, I'll not hold back.
Well, it might be a
she's
minute before
angry.
we see
Just the way I
her
like it.
again. I went down to the docks and took my new shipment of the moon dust. Already put that to good use. I've been asking where I can get more of the animal treats, little pet treats. And everyone's been telling me the second tab of the concoction thing, but it's not here. I just have the shadow instruction. I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong. We'll talk to Nemesis in just a moment. Don't you worry. She's my bundle of sunshine that I never get tired of. I just wanted to show you guys my cards really fast before we got going. I have been upgrading some of these, and some of these seem really, really good. So the 4 health back instead of 2 health back after leaving every area is certainly nice. But this one next to it, the Huntress, while you have less than 100% mana, your attacks and special deal 50% more damage. This was like 20% baseline. And the only requirement is that you spend mana periodically to then have pretty much a permanent damage buff. That's really, really good. I've been trying to pay more attention to that kind of stuff. Also, I was running through earlier and Odysseus wasn't here. Why is he back now?
Sister Selene notified me it was Eris herself who barred you from gaining the heights of Olympus. She never should have got her hands on the rail of adamant again, that wretch.
Headmistress, is there truly nothing we can do? Your oath to Nyx means Eris can come and go here as she pleases, only to try and blast me to bits when I approach my goal.
Yes.
One must carefully consider the terms of binding contracts, Melinoe. A mistake on my part you are paying for firsthand, and I apologize. Do bring her hell when next you meet.
Not only can we not do anything about her while she's here, but she even knows when I'm leaving.
Good.
She can, like, just sit around until I go out on a voyage. We don't even have to keep her on her toes.
Eris stands against us. Just as I neared my destination on the surface, she was there. Let the adamant rail do much of the talking.
Imagine my surprise. So what to do? Can't kick her out since all children of Nyx are welcome here. Whose ever bright idea that was. Maybe give her some more second chances?
You've made your point.
What if I just beat her up a lot?
I must admit, on some occasion all the tales you told about the sea monster Charybdis felt almost beyond belief. Now having faced the blasted thing, I feel you sold it short.
Talking about the Kraken, I think.
What faced Charybdis? Oh, Goddess, I'd seen reports about some sort of whirlpool in Poseidon's rift, and now my fears confirmed. At least it didn't swallow you outright.
Any tips on how to deal with it?
Avoid it at all costs.
Well, that's not an option, unfortunately. So cards are still set in stone. We like what we got right now. I am going to run with the Moonbeam Keepsake. It's going to rank up in 4 encounters, and that'll be really nice to have that kind of maxed out. If we take a look at the new aspects, I wanted to go with this one today. The aspect of Circe. Attack or special hits 12 times, gains Serenity, which empowers your next Omega move. To upgrade this,
Of Circe.
we just needed some silver and some plants. So that was already put together. In fact, could I upgrade that more? We could. The nightmares. Is it worth upgrading more if I don't even know I like the weapon? Yes. Completion. If we're not completing the game, what are we here for? Although that is starting to get really expensive, isn't it? This is probably the max rank because it's gone through the rarity colors to get here. But the aspect of Circe, rank 4 is what I have now, I think, because this would go up to rank 5. So we have 100% increased serenity damage after we do some attacks. This weapon is pretty quick in melee. It's also decent at range. So, oh, I see it. The meter down at the bottom of the screen lets me know just above my resurrections. Ooh. Wait, it kind of looks like the damage bonus sticks around for a second. I kind of like that. All right, so we have modified this run a bit more than the previous one as well. Rather than like just bringing in a little bit of everything, I'm going to pick an effect, and then we are going to increase the potency of that effect up until the point that we need to add in other things. Does that make sense? So we need 2 skulls for this challenge, for this testament, to then go fight the clam. So I have 2 skulls turned on, and the modifier is a 25% chance that enemies from the next region show up in our runs. Going down below today because we want to fight the clam. It's been a minute, to be honest with you.
Should this night take you all the way to hell and back, I still would gladly come along. But this is the best that I can do from here.
Thank you, Demeter. Your attacks deal more damage and inflict freeze. Your sprint creates a cyclone. After remaining inactive for 1 second, rapidly restore mana. Freeze on our auto's not bad. We can move in, get some control over the situation, help us build up those stacks, and then once we do have those 12 hits in, fire off those Omega moves. Yeah, you can really tell that I'm not used to my new controller binders yet, but we'll get used to it. Also, I'm not streaming this run. I usually do, but I'm not too sure what our schedule for the day is looking like, and I don't know if I can commit a few hours to streaming right now. So this is the very rare one-off YouTube run. I hope you guys enjoy it. I did take some damage in the corner from those dudes, which I'm kind of surprised by, given the fact that they were frozen. That seems super weird. Now, for the weapon itself, it does seem like the stacks from the buff reset when I change rooms. The Serenity buff does last for a few seconds, so you can fire off a few Omega attacks in the damage increase window by the looks of things. I'm kind of wondering...
Vengeance.
There's a Daedalus upgrade, right? That makes it so we can rapid fire our specials. Just one special after the other. We've only used it, I believe, 1 time in a video, and it was when we were just discovering the real power of Poseidon. Whoa, big dash. That mummy guy off on the right side, he's firing off way too much for his own good. We need to take him down.
Go show that shade the way.
Let's do it. I'm not ready to get timestamped just yet. I've probably already missed some other stuff, though, to be honest with you. The green goop. We are almost done with it.
Yes.
Uh-oh. I don't think I'm going to be very good at assassinating enemies here.
Got here well before you did. Cleaned up, too. Makes you mad, I know. Don't hold back. Let's see how strong you really are.
I don't want to fight you, Nemesis. I don't even want to speak with you right now.
Not asking you to fight me, asking you to hit me. See if you can even make me budge. It'll be worth your while.
Wait, this isn't a contest of killing creatures. We're fighting each other?
Let me have it.
Quickly deal 1,000 damage to Nemesis. I mean, I can't deal 1,000 damage that fast.
That's really all you got?
Yes. Don't you take my door. No! No! I hit the wrong button. I mean, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted, damn it, Nemesis. So rude, dude. So rude. Why did she come, like, why couldn't we do that in Area 4, you know?
Where have you been lately, my friend? I'd grown so well accustomed to you visiting these woods that when you didn't show up for a night or two, I became a touch concerned is all.
I've been going to the surface.
I'm sorry that I worried you. My task requires that I head up to the surface now, as well as down below. It's a big adjustment for me there.
You went that way?
Yep.
I don't so much as miss it anymore where I came from. Well, you must know your way around, but if you need a local's point of view, you need but ask.
So we can get more money from each location, get some mana back after 1 second. Every second we get mana back, or channel faster. I do think the faster channel would allow us to pump out more damage in that buff window after we attack a few times. I think that'll be really, really nice.
Go, Freenos.
We'll go ahead and let our frog do some patty cake. Thank you, bud. And since I missed out on the mini boss earlier, let's go after the elite right now too. Who's it gonna be? Is it Tails? It sure is. Let's get an Omega cast up and at their feet when the tail comes in. We luckily already staggered it, which is quite nice. I'm gonna Omega cast and just run around this room. Once the kind of root area goes away, it's a lot easier to pump damage, but unfortunately she was sending in those talons after me, those thorns after me, so we had to run around. Once the armor goes away, we can easily stun lock. And okay, again, it wasn't like 1,000 damage burst like what Nemesis wanted, but that wasn't bad. And finally, after a very long time, I have a gift for Aphrodite.
Great Aphrodite. You must get more offerings than all the other gods and goddesses combined, though this one comes from me.
Why, this is wonderful, and also quite impressive. You already know our ways. I must return the gesture, so please take this. I insist.
I can't
A
say no to
beautiful
such a
mirror.
lovely gift.
That is her keepsake, and I'm looking forward to using it. You guys have been really telling me how good she is with the axe, and I don't feel like we've given that a solid attempt yet.
My, isn't that the glimmer of a golden apple on you, love? I knew you had good taste. Their uses are more plentiful than you can imagine. Brew the most delicious nectar, distract beautiful rivals, initiate great wars, you name it.
You name it. Your specials deal more damage to nearby foes. Now, that might not be super good for us because we attack from pretty far away. Whenever you exit a location, restore 100% health if you have 60% health. After you reach a location, prime 20 mana and add power to your attack. Well, if we just play close to enemies, our special dealing more damage up close could be quite good. There is also a chance we get a Daddy Daedalus upgrade in the future that allows us to spam out those specials quite rapidly. What kind of damage are we talking about here? 25 a pop, and we can rapid fire those. Of course, our Omega would also get empowered. So, if we build up our buff, which we have now, and then kind of jump into the pocket, that should be quite a lot of damage while we have that burning buff window going. Fish coming out! This isn't your biome, fish! Luckily for us, our attack when we dash hits a pretty wide area, so we're very protected from those swimming threats. I think we definitely want to go for health here. The armor is still holding for now. Although, if we keep fighting water creatures, they might change that pretty rapidly. If they fill this room with projectiles, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Luckily, we did freeze these guys in the corner and managed to get out before that sphere hit me. Let's push this guy. I think the other two just popped. Oh, only one of them popped. Okay. Any more? Man, I went so slow there. I'm kind of glad we're not playing with the timer restraint. Maybe that's why she did that challenge where she made me fight her instead of assassinating enemies. She's like, I know you're not gonna do any damage to me, dude. Come on. Come on. Dashed through those, got very lucky, I feel like, but we are kind of pumping out some big hits. All right, I can make this work. I can make this work. There's a chance that we could get some upgrades for our special as well that don't necessarily change the Omega, but does make it so we fire extra projectiles, like a fireball or something.
Just a small sip.
Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna go for bones. I haven't been spending the currency at all, to be honest with you. Let's group these guys up. I'm gonna get an Omega down and try to stop this Banshee before she gets too close. We are gonna have to get out of the way of those many projectiles coming from the back corner. But it looks like we also froze the people that were sending them. Banshee spawned behind me, but a beautiful Omega catches everything. Oh, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. This is final shop. No Daedalus in the first area. That sucks.
Lord Charon's set up shop.
That sucks. I'm kind of broke, too.
The Bowman always takes its toll. That's just the way it is. Though the benefits are more than worth the asking price. You got my guarantee.
Your sprint is 15% faster and gives you a barrier. Your Omega cast uses less mana. You find greater quantities and receive money now. So we could get really... Quick buck this early could be a lot of money for the final shop. And the fact that we're broke right now, maybe that means we do need a quick buck. Thank you, Karen. That was it.
Oh, if only.
I didn't have anything to say. I just appreciated you.
Hold.
Yes, ma'am?
What's that you're brandishing? Ah, the nocturnal arms begin to show their myriad colors. The silver, you well know, is but one.
So she's talking about our weapon aspect and the fact that it's changed.
Each of the aspects of the arms of night represents a bearer from another time. I'm still learning the full extent of what they can do.
And I suspect you shall continue doing so. If nothing else, this ought to make things further interesting here for the both of us.
Be cool if Hecate also got variations from run to run, depending on the, like, she could have the different aspects for the torches, you know what I mean? Well, let's try to get into position. The real milady is probably at the bottom right, but I'll fire off a shot at this one just in case. All right, we need to get into the pocket, set up the cast, and try to rack up a few more hits to increase our damage. Now that we're in the window, start Omega casting everything.
I have more hexes up my sleeve.
That's really fun. That's really fun.
Oh,
thank you, Frog. Thanks, bud. First round of ads are out. I am taking a little bit of chip damage here. Hopefully we can start to remedy that a bit. Now, it's only affecting my armor. We're going to go in for a very quick Omega Barrage on Milady and try to keep it up as we jump out as well. The damage buff is primed, but I actually want to build up a bit more mana before I start pumping too much. We need to make sure that we have all of the resources available to really get the most out of that damage window. And now I'm thinking I kind of want to hit that immunity phase. Uh-oh. And then we'll figure out what to do here after it ends. I didn't even, like, make an attempt at dodging the sheep today. Uh-oh. 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 Come on, let me out! How long is this gonna take? Thank you. All right, guys, you need to settle down. I have 2 armor left. It's not gonna last too much longer. But it looks like the phase is changing. I'm going in for a big cast. That gets my damage bonus going. And then we're just going to pump everything we have. At the cost of our armor. That's a really fun damage window, though. I like that a lot. We do need to get some mana regen from somewhere.
I prevailed.
Yes, indeed you did.
Some cinder.
Oh, good. More patty cake. Just what I needed. I'm glad I don't have to do anything with it. Good. Actually, that's more than enough goop to finish off. I don't think I need goop anymore at all. I think we can max out our reservoir. Chrono? Yeah, here he is, dude.
Here comes our shadowy assassin on her nightly escapade to try and do me harm. Although perhaps the outcome shall not be so fortunate this time.
We'll soon find out, won't we? I promise not to keep you waiting long. I'm well on my way already, as you can see.
Oh, that I can. Then I had best return and make ready. We have to tidy up for your arrival, after all.
Until tonight. Bro, I equipped this stupid moonbeam thing, and she didn't even show up once. What the heck? Come on, what the heck is that? I mean, do I keep it equipped? Because We have to run into Selene, right? I think we have to. Yeah, I'll just keep it going. Maybe it'll make up for some lost time. Now, venturing into Oceanus. I do hope that we run into Poseidon just to say hi.
That song again.
This is his domain, after all. One of many, it seems. All right, so our main target for this run is the Clam boss fight at the end of the biome. If we take them down with this weapon, it gets one of our tasks checked off the list back in our private quarters. Good Omega Cast catches the guys coming out of the water. I should be able to just blast everything else. Oh, these are enemies from the next biome. I mean, I guess a 25% chance does mean that's going to happen quite a lot. He's frozen. That was satisfying. What was even more... Oh, Daddy Daedalus, thank you. Finally, please give me the special. What was even more satisfying is that the reward for the biome just fell into my lap there. I didn't have to move to go loot it. Good clump on the side. We'll try to get some AoE damage in there, but this guy dashed right into me. Even though time was slowed, I still did not react in time. I suppose we could just put down little casts for these dudes to catch him, and that would be no big deal. Some fish emerging from the water with a lot of armor, too. These are no ordinary fish, but we still cut them down to size. No problem. One more wave? You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. It wasn't good for your health. Oh God, the traps on the side are opening up. Let's make sure we're not in the way. I think this one's only a knockback though, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. I also really like the pink that my special has turned into since Aphrodite's influence has kind of taken hold. All right, give me something good. I don't actually think I was getting the damage bonus on that guy. I was too far away. Your dash strike hits a larger area and destroys 60% of any armor. Your specials bounce towards 2 more foes, dealing 100% damage, or your attacks hit 2 times. But you take more damage. We're going to do the Shimmering Moonshot. Your special bounces towards up to 2 more foes, and it's going to deal damage with each bounce. Now, I think the Omega will count for that, which should be pretty fun. I still don't have any mana return, and I don't think he's gonna help.
Should be useful.
Where in blazes are you now, Sunshine? It's like you're at the bottom of the sea.
I am.
Wherever it is, it's awful dark. And as you know, I've always got the cure for that.
He could increase my cast, though. While standing in your cast, gradually restore mana. I do kind of like the idea of that. And it did roll purple after all. I mean, thank you, friend. I'm definitely going to go for Demeter here. And it looks like we're fighting the snake, so I'm going to start by getting a cast underneath them. Unfortunately, that didn't work out super well. So even though the specials bounce, it doesn't improve their range at all, so they're really not able to seek out too many additional targets. What we were hoping for does work with the Omega portion of this, so I mean, at least that's a little satisfying. And if we do get close to the enemies, that will deal more damage as well. I'm going to gather this really fast, and I was hoping he would start teleporting, to be honest with you. Oh, this should be his last attack. And as soon as he pops up somewhere else, I'm going in for the Omega, and we're pumping. It's bouncing. Don't worry, I'm not missing that bad. Not yet. That's a melee attack. Let's put... I can maybe... Okay, yeah, we can move in for the Omega cast now. We had a very big opening there. 200 damage from... Okay, I got the stagger. 200 damage from our special close range. It's really not that bad at all. Not that bad at all.
You servant.
Your sprint forms a cyclone. Your mega attack deals more damage, or your boons become common, and then then they rarefy every 3 encounters. We don't have too many boons. The ones we have are really good, though. They rarefy after every 3 encounters. So it's going to buff 2 of our boons each time. I actually think this is worth it right now. So we're going to lose the really good Lucid Dream and the really good Flutter Flourish. But we have enough rooms ahead of us that I think they will continue to get quite a lot better. I'm also going to go for the pomegranate now, because if we're upgrading all of our boons, it stands to reason that a pomegranate will continue to make them better as well, make them even better. Good bounces on the little crab in front of me, but big damage coming in from these dashy boys from the next biome. They do seem to not like it a lot when they get hit in the face with an Omega special, so we'll just keep that going. The Dimmer to Freeze stops this guy in his tracks. Who's left? Oh, top of the screen. Hey, buddy, there's a Chaos right there as well. Serenity damage bonus is in play, and we annihilated that guy once we found him. Your special deals more damage to nearby foes. Why is that rare already? That didn't get de-rarefied. I don't need any of the other rewards, so maybe we should just consider what Chaos has to say. Sure, it might make this boss a little more difficult, but it's only the second boss. Excuse me for a moment. Why can't I get this? I don't have the fishing rod, but I shouldn't need it, right?
To make the most of our arrangement, I bid you activate a certain artifact where you reside. Within the pitch-black facets of this standing stone are possibilities to be explored. I shall reveal how to see them all, but first...
Should try this at the cauldron.
Ooh, new cauldron recipe. Holy crap. You have 120 seconds to clear 2 encounters or die. Afterwards, gain max life. For the next 5 encounters, you earn more money. For the next 4 encounters, afterwards, you channel Omega moves faster. That's really good. Okay, so we don't earn money, but then we get an Omega move bonus. For the next 4 encounters, whenever you use Mana Primate afterwards, you get more money from all of your cash rewards. So 120 seconds to clear 2 encounters. If it's the boss, I'm dead. But if it's not, I mean, let's do it. Where's the timer? Okay, so just get in the pocket, start dealing damage. These guys were actually trapped on the steam vent, which was really nice. We can jump in for some quick melees and finish them off. So I see the timer down at the bottom left. Jeez, that armor. Okay, Migraine Boy's much more manageable now that the armor's gone. I just need to pump specials, I think. Okay, where's the next wave coming in? We got some lightsaber boys. I've already used a quarter of my time. Oh my God, Dude, this is gonna be so hard. This is gonna be so hard. Okay, damage on that. We're gonna Omega cast here. Hopefully he sits in that for a second. Stop that guy from swinging, and we have done it. Get my shit and go! Get my shit and go! What's this? Well of Concentrations, next 2 guardians. I don't need any of this. Where's the fucking door? Wait, does the shop count as an encounter? I'm so dead. I'm so dead. It's gonna be the boss, isn't it? Oh my God, I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
In the name of Hades.
Each time you sleep flow, get more damage. You have a chance to dodge, or your specials are faster. Love that.
Be safe, Lord Charon.
Unless that counted, please tell me that counted. How great would that be if that shop counted?
See, gals? Oh, if it really wasn't working, she wouldn't keep coming back, would she?
It didn't count. I need all of you to group up. The damage I'm taking here doesn't matter. We have to pump. We have to pump. We have to pump. We can heal after this fight's over. Omega cast. Just make them stand in it. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. The damage does not matter. Just stand in it. We'll be fine. Omega cast. Dash through. Fucking keep pumping. Keep pumping. I got maybe 45 seconds left. Just eyeballing the time left. Get this down. I need mana. I don't care about your damage. I'm going to stand in it. Okay. It's not good. It's not good. I'm looking at the timer. It's maybe 30 seconds now, and I'm literally waiting on a clam to leave its shell.
Not now.
Okay, that was 50 fucking damage. It's the empowered drummer. I have an Omega cast going right now. And I'm just gonna keep pumping. They're frozen. Hopefully, Omega cast again. I need mana, I need mana, I need mana. Oh, God. So, I'm fucking dead. And we're gonna have to get that Deathify back somehow. Dude, I went as fast as I could, dude. Not even fucking close, dude. Okay, Empowered Drummer is in the Omega, so that's good. I need to make sure I leave enough mana for another Omega so I can stand in it and continue to regen. Now that we've lost that wait a minute. Did I still get the health increase? If that's the case, that's not that bad. So I'm basically trading a Deathify for like 75 HP. I got a terrain kill on the guitarist. She ran into a steam trap. I don't know if I can take credit for that. I think that was just you. All right, we'll go ahead and finish off the clam. We didn't do it in time, but we'll still be just fine. There is a chance we can get our Deathify back in the final shop before Chronos. So I hope that is the case. I hope it does happen. So some of our stuff is getting rarefied already. That's fantastic. Excuse me. I was taking a sip of my drink. Didn't see the reward at all, to be honest. I'm glad they do stop me from proceeding.
Reeks in here.
So, hello? Wait, replenish the Death Defiance now. 200 gold. I can't afford that. Ugh. I'll just get the random item. So, I have kept this stupid moonbeam thing on for a few biomes now and still have not run into the moon goddess. So, I'm thinking it's probably time to take it off. We do already have mana return. We probably don't need anything else from that. Do I have Apollo's keepsake? I do. We could run Demeter's. Just for fun. Just to level it up. I wouldn't mind seeing what other kind of bonuses there are with the freeze. I'm not too familiar with Demeter's boons in this game, to be honest. So as we reach the morning fields, we have Demeter as well as a health bonus. I'm going to take the health bonus now. God, 200 health already, dude. I feel like our stats are looking pretty good, but we don't have a lot of boons. And usually boons are like a pretty decent source of just raw power. How's my mana doing standing in this stuff? Not super good, but I wonder if that has something to do with the slow time. Like if I'm slowing time while channeling, does that slow down my regeneration as well? It actually kind of seems like it.
To rest.
244 HP. Wait, I can't do that while the mission is still active. Interesting. Made our way all the way up to the top. I didn't see the tree this time, okay? It's because it's way over here. Demeter's to my left. That's a little bit of mana. Wait, this is even more health. Holy crap. 249. All right, we'll set up an Omega cast here as the Rolly Boys are coming in. Hopefully that lets me blast them a little bit more. Breaking their armor in one cast. You'd love to see that. Now, the werewolves are approaching from the top. They are deadly, especially when you see them flash white. That means the jump is coming. Now, one bad thing, I just thought about the last biome and how good rare crop has to be in the last biome. So I was going to say one bad thing about this area is that these areas are really, really big. So we're not building up the rare crop quickly. But once we get to the final biome, those are super tiny rooms. And we should have the opposite effect. Your Omega cast deals bonus damage and follows you even as you start to channel it. Your cast repeatedly deals damage in the area and inflicts freeze. I think I'd rather go for that. I should have rarefied it. That would have been better. I just forgot we had Demeter's keepsake on. And let's be honest, Demeter's keepsake is only a rank 1 anyway. Everyone was telling me that, is this Hera? Her mana return was really good when I was streaming the other day. I'm going to do the trial and see if I can get some more money first.
Does not belong to you.
It'd be really nice if you guys just spawned immediately on me. So the freeze is beautiful, and I love it. That's my summary. Big, big, big fan.
I can't.
Why? 94, 95. Should I get this heal? I should probably just get this heal. Now we're full health. I'll see what she can give me. Why not? Why not? Who's our boss gonna be? Is it gonna be Hands? Medusa! We should do pretty good versus Medusa. Never mind. I thought the freeze was gonna at least last a little bit longer. Man, that was fast. We could take the ads down, no problem, at least. Omega cast under each of them. Then we can buff up our mana regen a little bit while we stand in it. Okay. I don't feel like my long-range poke is really here this game. I mean, we're making do. We're making do for sure. Maybe while I'm in this, I stop. Oh, no. Keep Omega channeling. Can never stop. Can never stop Omega channeling. Please never stop. Just kill them. The nice thing about the electricity is it is only a quick dash to get out of the way of it. We're going to Omega here. That froze her. That stopped her channel. I didn't know that would happen. Wait, does she know that happened? Because she's still channeling. Wait, what? What is this? This is the melee attack, right? No, it's not. We're going back to channeling again. And I have a free... Oh, you're screwed. Girl, you got a lot of armor.
Out each time.
Holy moly. Have I given you a gift? I don't think so.
Great Queen of Olympus, I am humbled to have earned your favor, and will do everything I can to honor you.
Unbound by wedlock, yet you praise me thus. I must say, you are full of surprises, my dear. Or potentially just very ignorant.
Or both.
Or both. There you are again, my dear. Pity to have only met in circumstances such as these. Yet families all go through their ups and downs, yes? Let me help you help us all.
So this is the first time we've seen Hera not on the surface. Your sprint inflicts hitch, which spreads to other nearby foes. What does hitch do? Afflicted foes take 30% of damage dealt to other afflicted foes. So they share the damage. That's interesting. Your boons become heroic. Then lose rarity for every 7 encounters. What? Is this the opposite of rare crop? Huh. Huh. After you take damage, inflict your foe with hitch and deal damage in greater measure. After you take damage? Let's try the sprint.
Vested in me.
Oh, do I have to go to him? Great. Or wait, is this Echo? This is Echo. So I could get another Hera boon. Ah.
Good evening to you.
Good evening to you.
You know, you're never around when the boatman Charon's in the area. Fear not, for he's a friend. Though not always easy to talk to.
What do you mean?
He's easy to talk to.
Random boon from the previous night. We're gonna take Hera. I think that dodge one's really good too, though.
Take care. Take care.
Wait, have we gifted her? No, we haven't. Here you go.
Even in a place of sorrow such as this, there's beauty, gentleness. I know not how to ease your burden yet, though perhaps this will help.
Perhaps this will help. This will help.
Thank
You're
you.
giving this to me. It's an honor.
The Conclave Stone. Most other keepsakes you equip are stronger this night. What? This is a duo boon. So does that mean if I use the Death Defy keepsake, I get a third Death Defy? I'm not sure what to think about this one. I actually just sat here and looked at it for a really long time. This is one of the instances where I really wish I was streaming so we could get a bit more insight. I'm a little miffed that Daddy Daedalus is in the same room as Selene now, considering she stood me up for 2 whole biomes. But I can't be mad at Daddy Daedalus for too long. Oh, God, werewolf coming in. Let's put the cast underneath him. For right now, at least, he's quite frozen, which does make my job a little bit easier. We have an Inky Boy coming in from the top right. Hopefully that bounces towards the werewolf. Come on, man. Just stand on my stuff, man. There's so many Medusas here. We should be able to get some pretty good casts, and we do. Freeze on the werewolf one more time. We're going to dash towards him with another Omega cast. Look at that beautiful bounce. Yeah, this weapon's fun. I like it. I'm a fan. I could definitely vibe with this. By the way, look at our boons. Leveling up quite well. Lucid Rain's already purple again. We have a purple attack. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Rare Crop.
Flourish. And
finally, we had a good Rare Crop run, dude. They are few and far between, I feel like. Daddy Daedalus, I'm still holding out for the very fast special spam. I think that is the missing ingredient for this build that would take it absolutely over the top. If I could just sit here and press, just hold down Y and rapid fire machine gun damage out in front of me, do you know how fast we could get our Omega damage bonus going? Oh my God, that'd be so good. I am kind of thinking that the Daedalus upgrade that I have in mind is one that makes it so you can't use any Omegas on your special after you pick it up, but I think that's fine. We could just swap out to freezing with this thing from miles away. Migraine Boy taken down. It looks like the Hourglass was the final enemy. Come on, Daedalus! Your special fires 2 projectiles, but has less range. You can channel 30% more mana into your Omega special. Yeah, that's really good. So we can channel even more mana into it to increase its damage by 300%. If we then have our Serenity bonus from attacking enemies, this little gauge we're building up here, we should be able to... That was an armor hit, so it didn't count. 560 damage, dude! Damn! All right, I like that. I get used to that, man. I think I have a new mentality with the Selene buffs, by the way. I don't think I've talked about this yet. I was going to when I ran into her, but, you know, she stood me up. That happens. That's okay. That happens. But I think I'm just going to take whatever the strongest buff is, regardless of what the buff gives. We learned about the moon faces on the selection for Selene buffs, for Selene hexes. I'll show you exactly what I mean once we get her out here. But I think I'm just going to take the strongest one every time. I used to fish for, I really liked the heal one. But then based on the strength of the hex you get, it'll have a different talent tree anyway. So even if you get a heal, it's not guaranteed to be a good heal moon. Or I guess I'm kind of running away from these guys while we wait to regen mana. Just setting down my cast is super easy, and I shouldn't forget that. What the heck has slowed me? Oh my God! Okay, we're just gonna spam big-ass casts into these boys, and hopefully that damage is more than enough. One of the Medusas is still channeling on me over here. Let's get another cast down. I do really like that I could stop the Migraine Boys right in their track with that. Oh, they're feeling so durable this run. Okay.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
Blackwinged Eris has become an obstacle. She sometimes flies across my path, thus startling my steeds. I am the Eye of Night, yet cannot see much worth in her at all.
So what I mean by this is, notice that it has a crescent moon glow. It has no special bonuses, and it's just a small little crescent moon. Then you get a half moon. Hey, that's a little bit better. And then Twilight Curse, fuck yeah! This hex has the most potential against +2 upgrades in the Path of Stars, so it just means you can move through the talent tree a bit faster. I don't know exactly if the quality of the moon affects the talent tree. I don't know if it's a 1-to-1 ratio, if that makes sense, or if the talent tree is just always changing and it's going to be different every run. I have no idea. Fantastic damage to their armor, though, especially as the axe guy was moving in. We do have a slight problem, though, that I'm losing money every single second we continue to stand here, and he is so tanky, dude. He's the tankiest thing I've ever seen. I don't think I deal any damage. I think that's the problem. Just none. 424 gold. We're going to take that into the final shop before the boss. Apollo. Could be good.
On my authority.
In each encounter, you deal more damage until you take damage. Your cast expands in size until they expire. I like that one. Let's go ahead and take the power up as well from the pomegranate. I have a heroic level ice strike, boys. Damn. Let's make it better. Thank you, Rick Crop. Thank you.
You're all mired up again.
Okay, let's get behind him. Omega cast right behind him. Then we're gonna start hitting to try to get into that damage increase phase. Omega cast one more time. Whoa! I don't know how I didn't take damage there. Omega cast and then start spamming. We have the Serenity damage increase, and I am not worried about the dog. I do kind of wish it dealt a little, you know, little more damage. Let's get behind him again. Omega cast. Start spamming. I am getting better at dodging the behind him wave, but the freeze on the boss here is helping out a lot. That cannot be understated. Slowing him down quite a lot. Serenity's here and I'm casting. I should put another Omega down, to be honest, so I could try to stand in it for the regen. Didn't quite make it in that time, though. My Hex, unfortunately, only works on ads in these fights, but we can use it now, and it should remove most of the threats other than Cerberus that are coming after me. Big slam damage from him there as well. Let's get an Omega special going his way. He's got some big casts of his own coming my way. Two Medusas coming out of the top of the room. Let's try to keep them in the Omega and just focus them down if we can. Shield guys are blocking a bit of damage from the front, but I do have my damage increase, and I send it. The bounce of the special seems super inconsistent, unless maybe the shield is deflecting it, perhaps. I mean, I guess that is a possibility. We have 106 HP right now as Cerberus comes back out of the floor. I want to put my special on him right away. We have our damage increase, and I want to use it. Oh, get out of that, though. Whoa! Cerberus, calm down, bud. Calm down, bud. So you don't actually have to dodge while he is doing the main attack as he's moving around the room like that. What's really dangerous is the AoE of the impact after. That's what I'm a lot more afraid of personally. Okay, we're gonna Omega right here. Omega again. Ooh. I only have 30 HP. We do still have a Death Defy if we need it. Unfortunately, the polymorph doesn't do anything to him. What if I just send it for fun? Yeah, literally just ate it. Didn't even acknowledge its existence. We're gonna cast underneath him, try to move out, and I can stay in a second longer. Now we're out. I mean, that's 1,000 damage. It just doesn't feel like a lot, does it? Oh, Omega! I do need to stay in this for a second, if I can. The problem is he's making that really difficult. My mana regen only takes place when I'm in the cast, so... Oh! Okay, we're just gonna outrun this. We're fine. We're fine, dude. I swear to God, the Aphrodite special's dealing 5 damage when I'm not close to an enemy. If I have to kite at all, I don't do anything. What's the green icon on his health bar up at the top? Okay, that's done. Omega cast. It only shows up when I hit him, so it's something I'm doing. I'm just gonna wait it out. I'm gonna be patient. That fire is really good for me if I can get into the pocket. I need to get out. I need to get out. I need to... Oh, God. I could try special casting from here. I have one more window, maybe. Finally! Holy shit. Almost lost it there, boys. Almost lost.
What constitutes mere playtime for the terrifying Hound of Hell is ended for the while.
Goodbye, Cerberus. Love you. Love you, bud. You take care.
Now be at peace again.
253 HP is more than I think I've ever had. Why doesn't it feel like enough? It's because we don't do any damage.
Legions loyal to the Titan of Time yet guard the Underworld's major passageways, but remain unaware of certain secret methods of descending deep into the realm.
Secrets of the unseen.
How the heck am I gonna beat Kronos, dude? How the heck? Well, if we use this, it's rank 3, but it actually looks like it has another rank. The Luckier Tooth. Oh, Knucklebones also has a 4th rank. I didn't notice that either. Wait, this is a 4th rank too? Am I dumb? Why does this have a 4th rank? Oh, it's because I have the thing equipped. That gives me +1 on every keepsake. I remembered. Okay.
Unseen.
Well, down we go. Down we go. I was like, bro, did I just unlock more customization that I didn't know about? To be fair, that does happen literally every time we boot the game up. I mean,
Central control. Just need a moment.
I am surprised by a lot of the feedback I've heard from you guys saying that you think Eris is a significantly harder boss fight than Kronos.
We have an unscheduled.
Let's go ahead and put a cast down right in front of these guys, see if we can keep them in it. I think my issue with Aphrodite is I'm just not playing close enough to the enemies. I think I need to get closer. That's why Aphrodite can be so good with the axe, is because we're right on top of all of our enemies. Let's Omega these guys. I'll try to stand in it while I can. We can, of course, use our polymorph on some of these bigger dudes as well. I'm trying not to use it just yet. I'm trying to finish off a few of the sacks around the room first. Get kind of the cannon fodder out of the way. They're starting to group up a little bit too much, though, so let's get it out. They are cursed. And it looks like it does bounce around for a few seconds. But you can see that bag of money down at the bottom was never affected by it. Also, oh my god, the amount of mana that we're spending means we can so easily just fire off hex after hex after hex after hex. Oh, pop, pop. All right, pop, pop. What you got for me? What you got for me, pop, pop? Can I please pet you?
Father.
I cannot believe that I'm asking, but how fares Olympus in all this? Even trapped within this chamber, it is evident to me that the Titan's legions are at war.
The surface swarms with the dead, and the armies of Kronos are besieging the mountain. Our family is holding them back. I've been trying to break the stalemate in their favor, but all in all, it's not a pretty sight up there right now.
Not a pretty sight up there? You mean to say you've seen all this firsthand? How?
Well, I put some stuff in a cauldron, and you know what happens after that.
You mean our birthright? Would you believe I learned a means by which I could withstand the surface climate for a while? Long enough to make a difference up there. Or to try.
Impossible. Yet seemingly all these impossibilities continue to occur. So you must vanquish the Titan, as well as come to the rescue of Olympus. How utterly absurd that you are burdened with all that.
Well, you know, you do the best with what you got. Restore health for 1% of damage you deal. No, I don't want that. In your confrontation with Kronos, he summons in less reinforcements, or after you take damage, go dark. That could be fun, considering we have so much HP. We should be able to trigger it often. Now, I was excited for this final biome with Rare Crop because we have the opportunity to forego getting closer to the final boss in hopes of gaining more power along the way. So basically, if there's a Roman numeral on the door, we hate it because that takes us closer to the boss. However, if we can get any power-ups whatsoever, if we can slow down the train, we should be able to at least level up 1 or 2 more boons. We already have our heroic level attack. Maybe we can get our special leveled up. Oh, God, that would be so good. Please give me more special damage. I need more special damage so bad. Apollo with the mini boss through the next door. I didn't pacify any of those guys. I certainly could have. Okay. We're going to Apollo. Can I pacify anything in here? I should be able to, I think, actually. The coin isn't the most difficult enemy in the entire world. Oh my god, I can curse him! Oh my god, he's gonna be permacursed. That's hilarious. Yes! That's so funny. There's literally no counterplay. You're doomed! The only counterplay is hoping that I forget to put my cast down, which, let's be honest, might happen. As long as I stand in it, we have enough mana. We can do it! We can do it! 560, dude. Please. Please, just break the armor, please. They're doing fucking 10 damage! I don't think Aphrodite's staff was the play, dude. I don't think it was the play. God, could you imagine if we had Poseidon right now just pushing this guy around everywhere? I think mentally, too, the fact that I just see my attack leave and bounce off as if it had no impact, I know that's because of a power-up that I got, okay? I get that. But does it make it feel less impactful? Yes. Yes, when I see I'm doing 10 damage at a time.
Who needs gold anyway?
All of us here want you to succeed, cousin, though none so much as Lady Demeter. I'm reminded that you are her grandchild after all.
Wait, is this a second duo boon?
Wait, she wants to speak to you herself.
Wait, did I just get a second duo boon in the same run?
Thank you for your advocacy services, Apollo. Should I have need of them again, I shall apprise you. For now, my granddaughter requires our abilities, not honeyed words.
Oh, each time you use an Omega cast in an encounter, it gets stronger, but also uses more mana. Sure, yeah. Damage per Omega cast goes up, huh? What the fuck is this? Wait, what? It's both of them in the same... That doesn't mean another duo, right? What does that mean?
Aid from two relatives at once.
Yeah, what?
You missed me, didn't you?
Whenever you exit a location, restore health. Any health up rewards are better. While you have at least 4 air, you have a dodge chance. I only have 3 air right now. But, yeah, we'll try.
Beautiful.
Maybe we get some more?
Perhaps someday we'll all be able to resolve our differences more sensibly. But we're the gods and we're a family, damn it.
Wait, was he offended? Wait, oh no, he left! I'm sorry, Apollo! Oh, God, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know, dude. Bro, we're bros, Apollo. Come on, man. I was standing in Apollo's cast. He's attacking me. Oh, no. Apollo, come on, man. It's not like that, man. So how much damage is my... Oh, my God. That actually chips so quick. How much damage is my Omega cast doing now? 270? Bro, if we had Hestia burn or something, that would be so good. Yeah, stand in it. Yeah. Oh, shit. This is a lot of dudes. Polymorph. Good, good, good. Omega. Good. Wait, I can poly again. I'm going to do it. We can keep the Necromancer completely frozen. Oh, God. Apollo's beating my ass, though, with these casts, dude. Come on, man. Come on, Apollo. Come on. Oh, it's spawning underneath me. Big move. I think this is the last dude.
No use keeping anger bottled up.
Correct.
We're gods. We control everything but our emotions, right?
After you take damage, daze. Your attacks has a chance to hit 2 times, or in each encounter you deal more damage until you take damage. Guess I'll get double strike. And we're gonna keep up our training method here of going away from the final area. Dude, it's paying off too.
Tainted gold.
We just popped over 1,000 gold. Oh, there's even more in here. That fountain brings us back up to 150 health. That's really, really good.
A long-forgotten hidden refuge within Tartarus provides the Princess of the Dead some small reprieve, much as it did for her own brother.
In a bygone time.
Clear enough somehow.
Well, looks like we are getting closer now. 4 more HP as we open up the door. Who are we fighting? It's not a mini boss, right? It's just one bag? Okay, more than one bag. Hey guys, will you stand in this? Wait, you're kind of everywhere. Let's start sending out the polymorphs. I don't have easy ways of breaking armor, do I? Oh, great damage there, though. I love that. Polymorph's ready again. We'll send it. Now, of course, polymorph isn't going to do a dang thing for me against Kronos, which is kind of the problem I have with half of the hexes that we can get from Sweeney. But it does make the run itself much more easy, much more carefree. I'm just beating up on a big sheep that doesn't fight back. I'm actually not very good at dealing with these expanding kind of circle attacks from these dudes. Let's get an Omega underneath this guy as he is spawning, frozen in place. We break that armor, no problem. I'm sending the polymorph their way. It caught a lot of them, but not enough. We're at 105 health right now. Omega here. And then Omega Special. 500 damage on the Omega Special is good. That is good. It just takes so long to happen. Like, it's literally like 10 seconds of prep to deal 500 damage. Here you go, buddy. Just stand right there. We'll take care of you. Door number 2. I suppose we have to. Oh, no. They're on to my game. They don't want me thriving. There is still a chance that we could veer off a bit more. This is looking like a big elite area. 2 big guys in the corner. We broke his armor, so let's polymorph him. The fucking sheep missed. You had one job. You had one. I needed you to do one thing. We're in a great spot now, though. Let's keep the Omegas going. We have the Serenity damage increase going, too. I do like that. Maybe I just need to play around that more, dude. Maybe that's where it's coming from. We do have an Hourglass on the other side of the water from us. I actually think I should focus him down because I'm really bad at dodging those attacks. Unfortunately, while I was preoccupied with him, Shield guy here got him a couple of really good licks. We're down to just 52 HP again. It looks like one more spawn wave happening here. I'm going to set down the Omega Cast and then try to polymorph these guys in it. I do think the polymorph makes it so they can't block damage from the front. I mean, obviously they can't wield their shield as a sheep, but I didn't know if some innate character powers or characteristics kind of persevered through the sheep. Okay, a lot of hourglasses that way. I just found out that that stupid sand dome gets rid of any of my projectiles that go through it. I suppose the trick is just to play closer to the enemy, because the spiral's only a threat to me if I'm not within melee range. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to try for the extra money. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. We're probably going to get like 20 coins for this, especially when the enemies are this spread out. But I'll at least try to start pumping. We did some good damage versus that first enemy. Let me go in here and see if I can freeze this bag. That would be pretty good for me. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, is there any money left? Please, I need it. Please, oh, God. Please don't kite me. I'm on a trap. The polymorph reached the enemy in the corner just as he was about to blast me, but I spent so much time on this. $30, that's the worst chest I've ever seen. Oh no. And I have to move closer to Kronos yet again. So here we go.
You'll regret this.
Omega Cast in the back. That should be a pretty decent bounce there. Just one cycle of our abilities gets me into the polymorph range. That is really, really nice. Those axe guys are usually very tanky. We dealt with it pretty fast. I do think I want to kill the trap in the middle if I can. So I'm going to do that. I should be able to just bounce our damage off of it, and then that damage goes to the other enemies in the room. I think at all times I should probably just have a baseline cast down just for the mana regen, even if I'm not doing some Omega spam. I don't know how any of this is going to translate to Kronos at all, to be honest with you. I don't think he cares much for my slowing effects. What I usually take damage from on the Kronos fight are his projectiles, and I have nothing slowing those down. Hermes didn't give me anything for that. Actually good bounces, though. Wait a minute, we're dealing damage in the corner. We're doing it. If I can get back up to the damage bonus quick, we can put down another cast, and I might be able to just hold down this corner. Yeah, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. 2 more skeletons poking around. We have 44 HP and a dream. Wow, they move around so quick. Even the ball that's supposed to polymorph them was having a hard time reaching them. Dude, come on! They caught on to my plan so fast. They were like, no, bud, you're getting a direct path to the boss. You know, funny enough, though, I didn't see this on our UI. Does this not work in the last area? It even says it's at 0 right now. Well, I'm definitely going to get the Death Defy.
Here you are.
I'm going to get the health. I'm going to get the pomegranates and try to put them into my special if I can. That's really good. That's really good. Is that what we want, though, or do we upgrade the heroic one? I think it's probably what we want. Your hex lasts for 2 more seconds. So I don't really... Oh, hex deals 250 damage to guardians. That's good. So less mana. Could I do less mana again? It doesn't look like it. While your hex is not ready, we deal more damage. 250 damage to guardians. Okay. I don't hate that. Your hex has 30% chance to turn 1 foe per location into an item. Less mana. I can get that less mana too. Less mana. Morph has a 50% chance to be attacked by other foes. When a morph-affected foe is slain, it deals AoE damage. Looks like I can't get up to that. So I'll just go ahead and grab that one.
I walked the path.
Well, I don't think it's going to be the fastest kill we've ever done.
Rest easy now.
But we have all the tools we need. Let's see if we can pull it off. 102 HP, 3 Death Defies.
River,
Death
take me.
to Kronos! Hey guys, just me. Sorry, I have to do that announcement every time. Hey, how you doing?
You have considerable power over time. You can turn some of my innate power against me. Perhaps your knack for this is merely a recessive family trait.
Don't insult me and don't fool yourself. When you took my family, you created in me a lifelong desire to see you destroyed. So I simply prepared.
A lifelong desire. Your life, girl, is but a blink of an eye to me. No one achieves abilities as yours through force of will alone. Though you are no mere god. You are a witch.
You take that back. So I'm gonna just start with an Omega under his feet. That was a very lucky dash, I'm not gonna lie. My hex is ready, so let's send it. Curse targets all around, and it is bouncing to Kronos. It did do that. Nice. We're gonna Omega cast right here to try to catch these guys. This is pretty free damage on Kronos at the moment. I do need to... I just ate so many balls. Oh my god. I do need to be very, very, very aware that even though my hex can deal damage to Kronos, it is still a hex that has a channel time, which means he can take advantage of me just sitting there, just casting it. Let's get behind him with an Omega here if I can and really pump some damage into his back. At least that was the hope. I'm going to regen mana back here. I should be fine. He put up the dome, which likely means he's going to teleport, but no. Slowly moving towards me, are you, Chrono? There's the teleport. I'll put this under him right now, and we will see if it works. The Hex does go out to the other enemies spawning, and I already have another one ready to go, so I'm just going to send it. Cast goes down, so we can regenerate. Ouch. Ouch, yeah. Does he have a different grunt for each attack? I have such a hard time dodging the kind of spinny throw thing he does. That's what it sounded like. That was the same. Wait. That was the same. Wait a minute. That was different. And he did a different attack. Can I hex the picture, the banners? I can. Well, I guess not. They didn't turn into a sheep. Hold on. Stay back. Stay back. Send it. 250 damage. Now, really, these aren't the biggest deal in the world. He's just getting a one-hit barrier from each of these. So, like, if I hit him with one special, boom, the barrier's removed. No big deal. Oh, I don't like that teleport, though. You can keep that away from me. We're going to get behind him. Omega cast, stand in it, and start blasting. 500 damage to his back. Make that 600. 520. Ouch. Ow, you hit me. Okay, he did not do the same sound that time. I was specifically listening for it. I'm going to put a cast down for me. I'm assuming this is a new ad phase. Omega. Okay. Okay, that hurts. That really hurts. All of that hurt. I have a very charged up special ready for him. Omega is down. Oh, I don't think that suck should have hit me there. I got to be honest. Okay. I'll send a Hex his way. Regen. That's just out of range. Or did the dome kill it? I couldn't tell. Okay, I'm just going to keep sitting in this. We're fine. Once he gets a little closer, he's going to dash. And then we will send out our 280 damage from the Hex. If he's teleporting back, I'll try to put an Omega down. Whoop! Fuck it. I have one more Death Defy. Gonna Hex right in front of him. Omega. Hex. Blast. I think I can just outrange him most of this fight. As long as I can send out the Hex, I should be fine. I mean, like I said, it's not a lot of damage, but it's guaranteed. It homes. I can do it from a screen away. Well, I guess it doesn't home too aggressively if I point it into the wrong fucking direction. But, I mean, that should hit, right? That hits. 280 damage. Like how I'm celebrating slightly more damage than pressing the Y button. But that's where we are. That's what I got. You have to take your path, you know, take it as it comes. Meet it where it is. We did get a pretty good damage burst onto one of the banners there at the start. He's dashing towards me. That should have moved to him. If the stupid thing is gonna bounce, it should at least bounce to the enemies, right? Hex right behind him for a little bit of damage. I want to take this barrier down. There we go. New cast down for my mana battery, and we got it. Phase 1, anyway.
Time is.
I have one more Death Defy. I mean, I guess I don't even really need to put the cast on him. I could just keep putting it on me. This is not a normal... Ouch, cast setup. Oh, I have to dash over that. I don't think I ever realized that. I can't hit him from... I literally can't hit him. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right, so it comes down to this then, huh? It comes down to this then, huh? What are you doing to me? What? I had to use more mana to break out of that? We should be fine here. Omega's down. Dash. Okay, I need to start dashing that. I don't think I'm gonna win, dude. But I'm gonna keep trying.
Your wrath is all for naught.
Not now.
I need to stand in this, but if I'm moving it doesn't seem to count as standing. Okay. Just get mana. Just get mana. Doesn't matter. I do kind of wish the Omega attack slowed him down a bit more than it actually does. That hurt. So did whatever that was going to be. Oh, no, boys. Oh, no, boys.
Our previous engagement likewise ought to have ended thus.
I just feel like I didn't have damage at any point. That was like the tankiest run I've been on, and it felt like the tankiest run I've been on because there was no firepower behind it. I was just absorbing hits like crazy. I don't know how you guys think Eris is a harder fight than Kronos. He's so challenging. Maybe I just need more practice. Thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you again soon.